rebuild not one chamber, not two chambers, but 3 chambers with our attendees today, guys.
Abolish ICE! Abolish! 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 Abolish!
By the way, the ACLU, you heard the ACLU is supposed to be supporting the protesters, and they know it. They know it. I'm just gonna say that. Drop that right there.
Shame indeed. Shame indeed. So as I said in there when I was being disruptive, over 80% of the people who are leaving that facility are doing it without a lawyer. So while yes, the ACLU, PIRC, they may be able to help, but at best, they have access to helping 20% of the people who go in there. That doesn't mean all 20% of those people are getting released. Now, I care far more about the 80 and remainder of that 20 who are still getting shipped off to the Tacoma Detention Center than I do about the handful of people who happen to get out. Well, I love that for them. I think it does a far greater thing of our focus of stopping the ability for ICE to detain people there and ship them off by the hundreds every week, right? Yes. Exactly that. And not only that, but I have been down at the detention center most days of the week. During the day, I hand red cards and important information, a lot coming from the ACLU and the PIRC because they do wonderful work with the things that they do. Handing that to immigrants to get them informed, to get them to know their rights, to give them every opportunity to walk out of that building every time they go in. Hell yeah. This is what I'm talking about. The community loves us, guys. The community is behind this. The people in this building need to pull their heads out of their asses and understand that the tide has turned. That people are sick and tired of seeing their communities torn apart by these freaking Gestapo, and that we're sick and tired of this. They're violent as hell. I have seen them attack peaceful protesters. The worst thing that they're doing is yelling at those guys. They've lit me up before. I nearly got shot again the other night because they don't like that I call them out on their bullshit. All I do is stand there with a megaphone and a smart-ass mouth. But you know what? If I hurt their feelings, fine. Because if I'm distracting them, they're not taking another immigrant from my community. And these kids who have been staying down at the encampment, they keep trying to paint them as these violent anarchists. And some of them are anarchists, but they are far from violent. They have the most kind-hearted, loving souls I've ever met. They are down there every night putting their damn lives on the line to protect their community. So many of them are not even the direct children of immigrants. So many of them are white trans people. You know what I mean? There's so many of them who are not even connected to this, but they have hearts. They have hearts and they're bleeding for their community and seeing how it's being torn apart, and so they put their lives and their futures on the line. I saw kids that I thought were like 12 years old. They apparently had just graduated high school, so I'm just old as f*** now, but that's fine. But these kids are coming out in droves. They don't even know what they're getting into, but they're willing to put their lives and their futures on the line because even the children can see that this is wrong. This is wrong, guys. I've seen one who all he does was shout Bible quotes at them from his megaphone, and they shot him in the eye with a tear gas canister. I've seen another kid get shot in the back of the head. I've seen another kid, they went halfway down the block to chase him for spilling a little bit of paint on their driveway. Then when they pulled him into the facility, they said, "Oh, are you tucking?" and slapped him on the ass. They are assaulting these children at every turn that they can because they know they are getting away with it. And I am sick and tired of watching them get away with it. They are poisoning that community. They're poisoning the streets so that people can't even walk their dogs there. Like that bike path, that school, all of it is contaminated. That entire neighborhood, they're such loose cannons. They are pulling live weapons on protesters. They have multiple times come out brandishing the extra expensive magazine covers that have a clear window in it so that you can see it as live ammunition in that. And they've pulled out their pistols and pointed it at protesters several times at Macadum. These people are violent and unhinged, and when there's enough of us down there, you can see how terrified they are. You can see how terrified they are of women with big mouths and microphones. So y'all got to keep showing up, keep showing out, stay together, stay strong. And the most important thing that you can give to this movement is your time. Your time, your body. Come out, show up. You all know that. Look at this amazing crowd that we have even after this event is over. So thank you guys so much for coming out.